All right, guys, today's verse of the day comes from John 3, verse 30, and it says, "He must increase, but I must decrease." So, super short one today, but I still feel like it has a lot of power behind it and a lot of backing behind it. So, to give some backstory here, this is John the Baptist is baptizing people at the same time that Jesus was baptizing people on the other side of the Jordan River. And John the Baptist's disciples are kind of coming up to him being like, hey, like, all these people are going to Jesus on the other side of the river to get baptized. Like, instead of coming to you, like, aren't you jealous? And John the Baptist is basically responding to them, like letting them know that, he's not the Holy One, that he's not the Holy One. He's humbling himself and lifting up Jesus. And I think this is a lesson that a lot of us Christians have to work on in our own lives. I know this is a lesson that I'm working on in my own life right now is, that message here, this verse, he must increase, but I must decrease, to increase Jesus in God's presence in our own life. A lot of the time we have to put our pride to the side and kind of decrease ourselves and increase his presence and value in our life. A lot of us, you and me, it's so easy in today's society to think of ourselves as the main characters, think, oh, I'm number one, or I got to put myself first, or it's me. But no, like as Christians, we're called to put ourselves aside and to lift up God and lift up Jesus. And, a lot of the time that can be really hard. And, it's even something that I'm working on that, it's really challenging a lot of days to, put my own wants and needs sometimes to the side and try to glorify God and glorify him. And it can be challenging because your flesh wants to increase yourself and society's telling you to focus on yourself so much. But, it's important for us to remember this message about being humble and really submitting to God so that he becomes that priority in your life. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, share this message, and hopefully it's hitting.